Meet Ciska van der Grombank. You may or may not be familiar with her, as we very sadly lost her in 2020 when she was just 4 years old. But today would have been her 10th birthday. Ciska is a traditional Dutch name, and it couldn't have been more perfect for the character she became. The name Ciska is associated with someone full of surprises, with a bubbly personality and huge emotions, and that described her perfectly. With Ciska, you never quite knew whether she was going to explode with energy. She was a highly emotive, incredibly sensitive, and always needed to be active, moving, playing, and being noticed. Ciska had huge self-confidence and was a true extrovert, fully embracing the world around her and living life to the fullest. She was not easily influenced, and just like her mother Annie, she was incredibly strong-minded and independent, always knowing exactly what she wanted and how to get it. Ciska was the first daughter of our dual UK breed champion in KFPS model mare Anya. Her sire was the 2016 world champion Frisian stallion Shark 454. With the parents that calibre, it was no great surprise that Ciska achieved first Premier as a foal and took the UK Foal Championship in 2016. There was never any doubt whose daughter she was. She truly was Annie 2.0, somehow with even more sass. She had her mother's attitude, diva energy, and larger-than-life personality. Although she was one of the youngest and smallest on the farm, she had one of the biggest personalities and character. We called her our Miss Tina Turner. She had the wild hair, the sass, the confidence, and the attitude to match. Just like her mum, she had the explosive energy and absolutely no problem entertaining people. She probably would have been completely at home on stage with all the focus and attention on her. She really was the spitting image of Annie too. There's a stunning photograph of them stood side by side, and it's hard to tell who's who, as though Annie has simply been duplicated. When Annie returned to work, Ciska was left in the very capable hooves of Grandad Hidder, who definitely earned his babysitting badge. He was an absolute superstar and deserved a medal for putting up with her, because she really did pester the life out of him and was a little madam. She even tried stealing the grass from underneath his nose on occasion. As she got older, she moved to living out in the herd with the other girls, where she learned about social interactions, pecking order, respect, and discipline. But of course, being Annie's daughter, she grew into quite a dominant mare. It was only when she spent a summer with the old married couple, Firma and Hoitzer, that she began to learn a little respect for authority, as they certainly weren't afraid to put her in her place and tell her no. Everyone respects Hoitzer, apart from Hidder, who still likes to challenge him. Having watched Ciska grow up, it was clear that she inherited so many aspects of Annie's personality and character. Tracy was incredibly excited to work with her, as Annie had taught her an awful lot over the years, although Annie's life goal of fully training her humans is still very much a work in progress. When Ciska turned 4, she started doing some very basic work, and she was a very fun mare to work with. Annie is the queen of Greenbank and the yard, but I imagine Ciska would have absolutely loved to free rein and probably would have tried to claim her mother's crown, although I don't think Annie would have given it up easily. Ciska definitely would have been the princess in waiting and just as demanding as Annie is when it comes to scratches. Sandy Kitchen, who has taken some of these beautiful and very special photographs, captured some of the wonderful images of Ciska out in the 14-acre after a light snowfall, where she had a grey exercise ball and was having the absolute time of her life with it, biting it, kicking it, and of course chewing it. I think she would have absolutely loved the playground and palace, with all the space to play with treat balls and her exercise ball. Ciska knew she was someone special and absolutely adored all of the attention she received from the visitors over the years. The plan was to take her to the KFPS stud book inspection in 2020, but sadly due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the inspections did not take place. Ciska continued to live out in the fields during 2020, where she became friends with Drummy. The two of them spent time together in the turnouts and out in the fields, and she always appeared fit and well. Devastatingly, on the 13th of September 2020, Ciska suddenly passed away in her field. She'd been happily grazing 1 minute, and just 20 minutes later, she was gone. Given how sudden her passing was, our vets suspected it may have been her heart. Sadly, because the heart issues are known within the Frisian breed and something we had already experienced before, we felt it was only right to conclude that this was the likely cause. Ciska touched so many hearts in her short time with us and gave so many people a true Frisian smile. Her memory will live on forever. In our memorial orchard, she has her beautiful pixie apple tree planted in her memory. Now she is an angel in heaven, reunited with Drummy, running through endless green fields, watching over everyone, especially her mummy Annie, and still being the princess she always knew she was.